Let's talk about aid, domestically first. The red states take more aid than the blue states. In fact, it's mostly the blue states contributing the financial resources for red states to actually receiving aid in the first place. And then when you zoom out on the global stage, you recognize quite quickly that the United States is actually not the good guy. Now, it does look like that to us looking from the inside out, but once you look from the outside in, having traveled to other countries, you recognize quite quickly that the United States is mostly just a backyard bully. We assert ourselves politically where we mess with the process of other countries. We certainly interfere with the economic standing in the other nations. And last but not least, we also make sure that our military presence is felt and understood. There is no altruism embedded in our international aid. There is a return on investment perspective that's attached to that at all levels. In other words, we give you something, but we make damn sure that we get more in return on a variety of metrics. We are not the good guys, but unless you leave the country and you look from the outside in, you wouldn't know that. Which brings us to the last point here, my president. Now, categorically rejected. This is a career criminal with a long history of legal challenges that he mostly settles out of court for billions of dollars, probably in sum, throughout his career of criminal activities. He's twice impeached, unfortunately not once removed. But he is also known for his series of bankruptcies, where one of the most foolproof businesses, such as running a casino, also didn't work out for him. This doesn't make him a desirable individual. This makes him a career criminal who is certainly unfit to lead the country. But let's hold on to the idea that you still feel that the career criminal is the right fit for the country, therefore you are president. Look at the market performance of the last couple of days, or within the last 2 months. Stocks have tumbled, 401k portfolios have taken a hit, pension plans that are invested in larger stock portfolios also have gone down. So you are taking hits already. They may not feel like that to you right now because you may not be within retirement age, but suffice to say, you've taken hits already. Now, your hits may not be as great as the hits of the ones who are in the BIPOC community and the ones who are in the LGBTQIA plus community who have experienced much greater disintegration of their rights already. But you are still a woman. And I don't know if you're within reproductive ages, but if you are, then you too have already significantly lost rights. Now, this may still not be enough for you to say, whoa, wait a minute, perhaps this should not be my president. But on a long enough timeline, unless you're independently wealthy, you're going to recognize that you're much closer aligned with us than with those who are the chosen few. And the chosen few are the ones who are independently wealthy, who are able to buy the dip of the stock market and then ride it back to the top, which is something they commonly do. Now, if you have the financial resources to do so, there is a secondary layer you want to consider. It's the potentially upcoming revolution where you don't want to be on the wrong side of the fence. But considering that you're using TikTok, which most people are probably not independently wealthy, you're much closer to us than you are to those who are independently wealthy. Just something to think about. Now, I'm not expecting you to jump ship now and say, oh my God, yes, you're right. You don't have to do that. But I'm asking you to step back, zoom out, and look at what's to lose here and what's to gain.